Hello there, welcome to today's Daily Dominion, which is a all allies board. We have Order of Astrologers, which lets you top deck stuff when you shuffle. We have the Wizards. Yeah, okay, so there's really a lot you can do here. The only bad thing here is that there's no attack, I guess is how I would put it. Everything else is quite strong as far as building up an engine. So the idea will be to use swap a lot and then just gain pretty much everything. Conjure in conjunction with swap. So that'll be the idea. We're gonna open Sentinel Silver, maybe. We do have to get a student at some point to flip to the basically just to unlock the conjurers. So, oh yeah, you can top deck a Sentinel, which is really nice acceleration. The AI apparently doesn't use their favor. We will have 5 in the next hand, so we can go ahead and buy the student now because we're going to be able to buy a 5 here. That not top decking Sentinel is, I would say, fairly important. Normally the AI just kind of uses this stuff as soon as they have it, so I'm actually really surprised that isn't done here. So this should either be a Guildmaster or Galleria, and I mean Guildmaster will certainly give us some benefit immediately. Galleria, if we draw it in the right hand, might, but I think I'll go with the Guildmaster first. Okay. So this is pretty nice. This is either, and the AI loves Hunter, which Hunter is quite good for the kind of decks they build, which has some gold, some green, some Hunters, and it usually runs pretty fast. So we'll have to be on our toes here to compete if they get some reasonably good draws. This is probably got to be a capital city. Guess we'll just go ahead and trash. I will rotate. Let's not top deck. I mean, I don't think it matters that much. We could have top decked an estate, which would have been probably a little bit helpful here, although it won't. I guess we could have top decked both estates. Maybe we should have done that. It's not a huge deal because we have the capital city. We just won't buy anything. It's like a little bit of it was like a little bit of a misplay for sure. Okay. So we need to buy a swap here, I think. And top deck the capital city. So the AI is running. Not badly. Maybe should have bought a conjurer. I'm not totally sure. We didn't get to the swap, which is a little unfortunate, but it's okay. I definitely don't need a top deck here. Now we'll buy a conjurer. Let's put the Sentinel and the... Well, the swap's already on there, so let's put the Sentinel and the capital city on top. See, this is the issue. If they are provincing consistently here, we're gonna have to... we're gonna have to pick things up a little bit. Swap the Sentinel back for capital city. And then let's just decline. We don't have, actually, no. Well, let me go back. Oh, see, it doesn't let me, I hate that. It doesn't let you go back to the decision to discard or not, even though that's no info. All right, well, I messed that up a little bit because I should have discarded drawn. I could have played the conjure, gained conjure, then play the capital city. Anyway, we're gonna miss out on a gain because of that. Which is fine. Well, it's not really fine. It's actually kind of bad, but it's done in any case. Okay. It's quite bad, but it's done. Okay, they just get gold there. That's gonna start getting some of this duration draw stuff going. We don't have enough terminals here, or at least one of the conjurers needs to just go. So the thing is, we can't swap. There's sort of an interesting thing here with swap, which is that the student is our worst action card right now, but we can't swap it usefully, because when you play swap, it puts the student back on top of the pile, and so you can't gain anything. So we basically have to keep the student until we've gotten whatever we want out of the wizard pile, which in our case is going to be like... it's like 2 more. It's probably a couple more. What am I trying to say here? Oh yeah, I can top deck. That helps a lot actually. Okay, so we just put the courier on top. And we're gonna swap the courier for another capital city, which is gonna help us do a little more gain and play here. What was I saying? When in our case, which is probably like the rest of the conjurers and maybe 2 sorcerers. Actually, I guess you really only need 1 sorcerer ever. So yeah, I mean, we're almost done with it. And then we can exchange the student for whatever. We can flip it for another swap or some other junk, but... let's decline here. And we'll put the we'll just leave this. Oh, we only have 1 action. Okay. All right. So this is all fine though. Would have been a little bit. Well, we're gonna have extra actions because we royal galleed one of the capital cities, right? So we're gonna have quite a bit of plus action just at the start of the turn. What do we top deck here? Maybe we top deck the Guildmaster. And like a capital city. Just to get a little draw. They're probably provincing, okay. This is alright. This is, once we get going, this deck will be able to gain catch up on duchies and estates if necessary. That's not a problem. Also, we'll be giving them some curses. So you put all these in hand. The conjure is really nice. The conjures go back into your hand at the start of your next turn, so they're like draw neutral. They just take actions, which is pretty convenient. Okay, so we've got this, and then we can go. Yeah, let's play one of these. Doesn't really matter what we get, we're probably going to swap it. Okay. We will at one point need to do a bunch of swaps. I think we mismanaged our money here at least a little bit. Maybe more than a little bit, to be honest. All right, we're gonna actually go ahead and play the courier to get another capital city down. And then, because we didn't get a sorcerer, and we probably should have been able to there. Again, let's just put the Guildmaster in a capital city on top. We can put a lot of stuff on top now. But it doesn't matter a whole lot. They may not hit 8 here. I was going to say, yeah. They buy Sorcerer. That's interesting. It's not very good for them. I mean, I may take some curses. Well, they won't play it that often, but I may take some curses, but I can very easily trash them if I need to. Okay. We have a lot of plus action here. Like a lot. We're going to actually end up with like 10 billion. Well, we probably won't gain another Guildmaster. I was going to say we're probably going to end up with a lot of favors. There's a world here where you can get like, I don't know, 500 favors. Just easy. But we probably won't go that far in that direction. Most likely. So we really don't want a royal galley this swap particularly. Here, this turn we're going to get a bunch of swaps. Well, we want at least 4, I guess. We want enough to be able to turn the conjurer gains each turn into something. So about 4 swaps is fine. And then beyond that, we'll get a... What will we get? We'll get another... So now we get our sorcerer. And then we probably want a... We'll get a little money here. we'll go ahead and get our Galleria. We're going to be a little weird on actions here, but let's see if they know their top card. They do. I wonder what the odds of that were. 1 in 6 maybe? Who knows? Okay. So we have the Galleria. We're going to buy probably a 4 and a 5. This time, instead of the Guildmaster, I'm going to top deck the Galleria so that we get a bunch of plus buys. We can top deck both of them, or all of them. It's not like we're not really pressed for top decking consistency here. All right, so we're going to start running at, they have 3 provinces. Okay, we get a curse down. We're going to swap something. What should we swap? I guess Royal Galley. That's the thing that we can gain back anyway pretty easily. Okay, so we can do these, and then we can play Royal Galley. Pay 2 cards. We don't even actually have to pay the cards necessarily. Because or pay the money. We do want to play some Royal Galleys here for sure. We can start now. What to discard here? We swap for another Galleria. Well, what is our action situation here? Yeah, we could do that. This probably doesn't matter too much. The last card. I should have played the Conjure first. Is it like a copper? That was not worth. But it's okay. All right, so we're now at 20 and this many buys. So we can either double province and try to finish the next turn, which is likely doable, or we can wait. Okay. So we'll try to hit, well, if they take a province, we don't have to hit 24. We just have to hit around what we did again and gain estates. Go ahead and do what we did before. Put this stuff on top. Not necessarily. We may save the Royal Galleys for swap targets because playing them as whatever this turn isn't as impactful. Okay, so they do province. So all we have to do is double province and gain 1 estate or give them a curse. So it should be no problem whatsoever. We can do a fun thing here. We'll swap this for a courier, and then we'll go. Oh, I need to remember to play at least these, and then we'll go courier. I should play a capital city. Courier, okay. And then we'll go boom, 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 boom. Wasn't that fun? We gave them the curse already. We already have the money, but we can get a little more money. If we have the actions for it, I guess I'm not sure. Well, right now we still have room for one more of the... I didn't play the Guildmaster. I forgot to get us all these tokens. What else was in the discard too? There was a bunch. There's more stuff in the discard. Oh, another Galleria. See, I see. Oh. This was a really neat board, I thought. I should have got enough. I should have played the Guildmaster earlier so I had enough favors to top deck everything. And then it's... Anyway, I'm done. Click it. It was a neat board. I think... I don't know. I had pretty good shuffles. I do think maybe another turn or two is possible to cut off. I mean, it's always... I definitely made a couple of like noticeable misplays as far as I could have gotten the conjurers down a turn earlier, I'm pretty sure. So that could be a turn. It could be a 13 with my shuffles even. So that's certainly possible. It's kind of sad. I mean, the AI deck is okay-ish. It's not like the worst thing in the world. I mean, it's not good, but it's reasonable to use Hunter in this kind of deck to get through and just find your high value treasures and be there. Their sorcerer buy was pretty awful, but other than that, it's not too terrible. We're just using Conjurer Swap to build everything else up, and then everything else gives you the payload you need. It was nice. We didn't ever have to worry about the shuffles because of astrologers, so that was cool. All right, so nice little kingdom. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you all tomorrow.